Hi, this is Michael Jordan, President of the Labor and Strategic Accounts Division of MagnaCare, joining you today from our Tinton Falls office, from a new location in the office, our conference room. Today's topic is on the employer mandate and the penalty phase that's going into effect in 2016 for those employers between 50 and 99 employees. As you're aware, the employer mandate as part of the Affordable Care Act was passed in 2014, but the penalties were actually deferred until 2015 for employers over 100 employees full-time, and 2016 for those employers that had over 50 up to 99 full-time employees. So the penalty phase for the 50 to 99 will go into effect 1/1 of 16 for all plan sponsors. In the corporate employer requirement, as part of this, it's important that a few aspects are actually covered. So let's first go over what the penalties are. There's a $2,000 penalty for not offering what's called minimum essential coverage or a suite of preventive care benefits. This is what's called the sledgehammer tax, and in essence you have to sit down with your employee population and ensure that you're at least offering this, because this penalty is not based on anyone necessarily engaging or enrolling in an exchange program. Which leads us to the $3,000 penalty, and that's on those employees who you have not offered minimum value coverage to, or 60% an actuarial equivalent of benefit level, who go on to an exchange and either get a subsidy or a tax credit. So just to be clear, it's important that you're at least meeting the minimum essential coverage aspect, because that's going to go across your employee population. And on the minimum value plan, by offering that, obviously you get out of harm's way with a $3,000 potential penalty. But at the very least, that's only on those employees who, again, would enroll in an exchange program and get a tax credit or subsidy. So what are the four conditions or requirements that an employer needs to think about as they're offering these benefit levels? One is that you cannot charge more than 9.5% of that employee's wages on an annual basis for benefits. The employer must make a contribution to the benefit program. It must meet a 60% minimum value requirement. 60% is defined as the employer would be picking up the cost of benefits for 60% of it, and the employee would be subject to 40%. The last requirement, and a very important one, is that all employees must be offered, or I should say all full-time employees, must be offered the benefit package, and it be clear that they were offered the benefit package. So through a lot of the reporting requirements that are coming out or have been out, it's going to be important that you are on the hook and understanding that all of this needs to be documented, because when that governmental agency comes around and starts looking at the paperwork, you should have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you on the next Broker Bulletin.